stages start at the Soisambu before proceeding to Elementaita. Of course, they started in the morning and they're just finishing their afternoon session. Of course, you'll see some cars behind me pass as they go back to the service center for service before they roll off for the afternoon session, whereby we expect them to once again go back to Soisambu before going to Elementaita once again and eventually finishing their stage at the Sleeping Warrior. Also, it is important to note that today, after the Safari Rally, there will be the signing of autographs by some of the best drivers in this world at the Zabibu Village, whereby we're expecting a hot after party courtesy of the sponsors. But meanwhile, let me just talk to some of the fans and then maybe tell me how the experience in Naivasha has been. Of course, start with your name. Tell me, where are you from, how are you feeling, and how has Naivasha been to you so far?
Actually, I'm Kelvin. I'm from Nairobi. Naivasha has been good. Nimefurahia sana. Imekuwa poa. Tumeona magari venye zina race kutoka side za Elementaita zikikuja na side za huko. Imekuwa fun. For me, ni experience poa sana.
When did you arrive in Naivasha?
Actually, I arrived in Naivasha late, yesterday, but today's activities, nimeona some of today's activities. Yeah.
When did you, how was it yesterday night? Was it very expensive to sleep? You slept in your car? How was it? Because currently the prices in Naivasha are sky high.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive. Not really kind of expensive. It's expensive because at the place where I slept, I paid almost 7,000.
A night?
A night only.
For real?
For real.
That is the situation in Naivasha. Prices have absolutely skyrocketed because of this spectacular showpiece. Also, one thing, what are you looking for? What are you really looking forward to? One of the cars is about to pass me by. I don't know if Buji, you can get it. Yeah. Like I said, they're going back to the service station. That is one of the Kenyan drivers going back to the service center in Naivasha for a very quick service before they come back right here towards back to the afternoon session, whereby they kick off in Soisambu before proceeding to the Sleeping Warrior and before proceeding to Elementaita and eventually finishing at the Sleeping Warrior. One last question. What are you most looking forward to? After the race, are you looking forward to the after party? How are you feeling?
Yeah, actually, nimekuja kujibamba. Yeah.
Tony Kolanda, Nibash, na watu wanabash, because this is Naivasha. This is how it goes down. This is how we do it. Also important to note that Kwalanda, yesterday, as I was speaking to the Principal Secretary for Sports, Elijah Mwangi, he made it absolutely clear that negotiations have already started to renew the contract for the WRC Safari Rally next year for the next 5 years. We are waiting to know whether it will go through or whether this will be the last Safari Rally we ever host. Also, I'm looking at another fan here who is looking quite excited to be here. Hi, how are you? Are you feeling okay to be here in Naivasha for this spectacular showpiece?
Mi niko poa, naitwa John Kamau kutoka Naivasha. Hii area yetu ni ya maana sana. Tunajienjoy na kila kitu. Na tumemshukuru nyinyi watu ya GOtv kwa njia jema yenyu.
This is how it goes down to Nicolanda, and also, as you can see just to my right, the traffic is slowly building up and we expect it to be very chaotic, especially tomorrow as we head towards the Hell's Gate for the final session of the WRC Safari Rally. We are expecting a lot of fireworks. Remember, today has been quite the eventful day. Some of the top drivers have had to endure crazy punches. We don't know how it will unfold in the afternoon session, but that's the beauty of the Safari Rally. And as you can see, there's some of the cars, and one of the cars is about to pass me on my left, as my cameraman will show you. Of course, there it goes. Oscar from Uganda is just going back to the service center for a quick service before he comes back to the Soisambu section for the afternoon session. Of course, these are the Rally 2 vehicles because most of the Rally 1 vehicles have already completed their day. Also, very important to note, as I repeat once again, after it's all said and done today, after it concludes today, there will be an autograph signing session at the Mzabibu Village, whereby the biggest after party is going to take place there. Because remember, at the end of the day, it's not just about the cars, it's about how we live life, how we enjoy it. No one does the Safari Rally like we do. Also, just follow me me and just take a look at how the environments are. Look at the families coming. Look at the Kenyan flag in some of the cars. We've seen many of the police officers here to ensure that traffic flows smoothly, not only for the normal vehicles, but also for the safari rally. We want to ensure maximum coordination, because remember, this is an international event. FIA sponsored the biggest event there is in the calendar year of the safari rally, the most challenging, brutal of them all. That is why we love the Kenyan safari rally. No one does it like we do. And of course, business has been booming. If I may talk to one of the business people over here. Nyaji, habari yako kwaje?
Sana.
Habari yako, umekuwa siku njema leo?
Siku ni nzuri, tunaenjoy rally na tunafurahia kukuja Kenya tena.
Mfuko imejaa, naona leo biashara imekuwa sawa, wageni ni wengi, wengine hawana magari, umekuwa ukiwabeba ukiwasafirisha, ukwaje?
Tuwezi sema biashara ni mbaya. Licha tunang'ang'ana tu, customer wale wanakubali kubeba tunawabeba na tunaelewana, so bei hatujawagonga. Tuko kama kawaida.
Wanataka kunyambia mjapandisha bei?
Bei haijapanda. Pia tunaangalia mfuko ya customer.
Na kwa nini mtapandisha bei za kila mahali kumepandishwa bei, supermarket, duka, hoteli? Mbona nyinyi mtapandisha bei?
Inategemea na mwenye kazi. So inategemea vile wewe una handle customer wako. Ukiwa umeona uwapandishie bei, siku nyingine maybe hawatakuhepa. So sisi tumewawekea bei ile ya kawaida.
Na nikuulize, ni kilomita ngapi zaidi yenye umebeba mtu kutoka Naivasha mpaka wapi?
Nimebeba mtu kutoka Naivasha mpaka Gilgil.
Gilgil? Gilgil uko mwisho? Hizo ni kilomita karibu 20 na?
20 na kitu.
Ulipata pesa ngapi?
Customer tulibeba na yeye tulielewana, hakunifinya na mimi sikumfinya.
Ndivyo hali Tony Kolanda, mambo yanatamba. This is Naivasha. This is the 2026 WRC Safari Rally, and oh boy, aren't we loving it? Just quickly, I'm seeing another group of business people over here, of course, flying high and repping the Kenyan flag. Maybe let's see if we can get a chance to talk and just hear what they're about to say. Franco, hi, how are you? Siku yako ikoaje? Leo biashara imekuaje?
Biashara imekuwa fiti leo.
Na leo unategemea kuongezea biashara as siku inaendelea?
Tunaweza ongezea.
Okay, on this other side, I also have the Kenyan flag right here. If you can show them, Buju. American ndani ya nduthi, ni mbaya. Like we said, no one likes it like we do it. No one does it like we do it in Kenya. Just talk to you very quickly. Niambie, mbona umeka hii flag hapa?
Mazeni kulipresent Kenya yetu. Kuonekana tu.
Na upendo pia lazima.
He's also wearing the Kenyan jersey. Remember, we Kenyans are also wearing the Kenyan jersey. No one does it like we do. Also, nikukuuliza je, biashara imekuaje? Niambie, mfuko ikoaje? Leo unapeleka dem yako out, mambo ikoaje?
Hadi si mfuko pia unakula nyama.
Unakula nyama ni nini? Nyama gani? Na nikuulize, umeonaje? Wadereva wamekuaje? Organization imekuaje? Traffic imekuaje? Nipange.
Imekuwa best. Imekuwa best.
Tony Kolanda, this is the WRC Safari Rally, Kenya. No one does it like we do. Wataka kusalimia mashabiki, waambie mambo vipi? Haya. Kind of shy, but it's okay. This is a safari rally. This is Kenya. And as I said, the traffic officers are here making sure everything absolutely flows well. Some of the cars are parked on the roadside. And also, if you look closely, there is a breakdown lorry that is going to carry the vehicles just in case of any accident. Because remember, we are trying to avoid a situation whereby the traffic is extremely high, because one mistake and the traffic goes all the way to Mayu. And right now, as you're proceeding, if you can just look again, Tony Kolanda, traffic is slowly building up. And it's barely 2 p.m. right now as we are talking, and we're expecting much more. And remember, the safari rally cars also have to go through here. So the traffic officers have to be at their best to ensure that there is absolutely flawless movement of vehicles, to ensure that the drivers get to their checkpoints in time. And I think I can see a rally vehicle. Buju, I don't know if you can see it. And it's been escorted by a group of 2 vehicles, because remember, they also have to check on the time to ensure everything goes on effortlessly. I'm just trying to get a quick look, but also you can see the Kenyan flags in the cars. Kenya, we are always representing, and like I said, no one does it like we do. You can just take a look at the fans passing by there, also waving the the Kenyan flag. Remember, this is TV47. We are here. We are going to be giving you the latest, not only today, but also tomorrow in the final Wolf Power stage. Here's one of the cars that I saw. Oh, I don't think that's a rally car, but wow. Oh boy, I love that. Anyway, Tony Kolanda, I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, because I've been here from Tuesday. And welcome to Naivasha, Kolanda, Fred Arocho, all of you, because TV47 is going to be bringing you the latest right here from Naivasha, Nakuru County. Tony Kolanda, back to you.